So Ironside,
Yeah.
can we see your? Maybe we'll start off with looking at your can collection. You have quite a few beer cans, and
Sounds
let's check.
good.
The only problem is none of them are Montreal Expos cans.
No. They're all Blue Jay when they won the World Series. 92 and 93.
92, 93. You have old cans that old. So you keep your cans on top of the shelf
Yeah.
in your kitchen, and you have two baseballs.
Uh-huh.
What are the baseballs?
92, 93 World Series.
Okay,
With autographs on them.
this is 92.
Does it say 92?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or is it? I don't see autographs on this one.
Oh yeah.
This is 1994.
Oh then, yeah, that's there was no World Series series.
Oh, this is a heartbreaker, Ironside.
I know.
Well, this is the 1994 World Series ball, and this is a real heartbreaker. Being a diehard Expos fan, Expos were in first place until the strike happened.
Yeah.
And
they would have won the World Series. In
well,
94.
yeah, I think they would have won.
They would have won.
They were in first place, and
Yeah.
you know when they have the third team in, that's called the what's that called? The third team goes to the playoffs.
Yeah.
What's that called?
Wild card.
The wild card. Well, the wild card came in what year? Well,
96.
okay, came in the 90s. But if they had the wild card in the 1980s through the decade, the Montreal Expos would have held the record in Major League Baseball
That's right.
for most playoff appearances.
Yeah.
But in the history of the Montreal Expos, they only made the playoffs once, 1981, and every Expo fan remembers when Rick Monday for the LA Dodgers hit that home run, ended it for the hopes for Montreal. I went to one of the games at Olympic Stadium in Montreal, and I think Montreal, it was like a 7-1 loss against the Dodgers, and I was fit to be tied. Fit to be tied. Arr! So I'll put this 1994 World Series up here. Here we have one. This is, oh, I could take it off. It's, 93. And World Series, Toronto Blue Jays. And it's signed, is that, hold on. Is that Joe Carter?
No.
Who's that? I see 3 signatures here.
Yeah.
And okay.
I don't have Joe Carter, so.
Okay. Did you go to Toronto to get these?
I did.
So you were in Toronto.
Yeah.
When were you in Toronto?
In 90, the last one was 98.
But when you bought this ball, you got this ball in Toronto when?
I got that on eBay.
Oh, you got it on eBay.
Yeah.
All right. So I am going to put the ball down. And these are pretty high up for baseball. Too bad you didn't have a display. You know, that's a little bit, I don't know, maybe in the middle of the wall somewhere. Like right here, you could put like a little wooden ledge and have put the balls on there.
Yeah, good.
That'd be an idea because they're kind of high up there. Okay, now let's look at the cans. So, how old are the red cans?
The red cans are just recent.
Recent.
And those are maybe 2 years ago.
Okay.
And then that white one is about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And then those ones.
Red ones.
93.
Oh, these are from '93. The Coke ones.
Yeah.
Okay, Labatt's Blue.
Yeah, 92, 93.
92, 93.
And all those other ones are 92.
92. Oh, wow, you're a few beers back in 92.
That's right.
All right. And, I see over here you have another ball.
Yeah.
Hold on. Ugh. I'm doing some good stretching here. This ball is from
1992.
Yeah, that's nice. Got some Toronto Blue Jays signatures on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The odd thing is that when Toronto won their back-to-back World Series in 92, 93, a lot of Americans didn't like that.
No.
As a matter of fact, the TV audience had shrunk. And in 94, Montreal Expos would have probably been headed to the World Series. And, Ironside, that really would put a damper on
things, yeah.
Yeah. But after the 94, after the 94 strike,
right?
It took, I would say, almost a good 10 years, 7 to 10 years for baseball.
Yeah.
A lot of people were off on baseball. I stopped watching for a few years, for about, for quite a few years. And a lot of people were so ticked off
That's right.
of these overpaid athletes that they stopped following the game. But eventually the game came back.
Mm-hmm.
The game came back. Who was that guy that did the PBS documentaries on baseball? Anyways, sorry?
I don't know.
Anyways, there's a documentary on PBS on baseball, the history of baseball.
Oh, yeah.
Then it came out in the 90s. Then recently he did a couple 2 or 3 part series a couple years ago on PBS.
Okay.
And he talked about the strike, how it affected baseball. Really worth checking out. So I know some of you on YouTube will remember Ken's last name. I usually remember it, but for some reason, on the tip of my tongue, I just can't. So I feel like I'm taking a tour of Graceland. Yeah. So we're going to leave the kitchen. We're going to leave, the jungle room. The game is still 3-0. And we're going to check out the pennant room.
Yeah, my Blue Jay room.
All right. Alrighty. So we're in Ironside's pennant room. And hold on. Wow. I recognize some of these pennants from my childhood and my youth. So you have here Toronto Blue Jays.
Yeah,
the
1977.
That one is from 77. When Toronto first came into Major League Baseball.
That's right.
This is cool. Dominion grocery store. When did they close?
I have no idea.
Dominion grocery store was a big deal. Were they in Saskatoon?
I think so. Yeah.
You think so? Well, they were big in Ontario. We have the Eastern Division,
1985.
85.
Yeah. And they had another one, the Drive of '85. That's when they were going towards the World Series.
Okay.
And then when they had chocolate bar.
All right. Yeah.
No.
What do you mean the chocolate bar year?
I think they were just promoting those chocolate bars in that year.
All right. And here's an interesting one with the team photo.
Yeah.
So they won the World Series. No, they didn't win the World Series in '85.
No, and that's the World Series.
Right.
American League champions.
Yeah.
But that's a misprint.
How is that a misprint? Okay, explain the misprint.
The misprint is that they were really thinking that they were gonna win the American League champions.
Yeah.
And they were up 3-1.
Right.
And then they lost.
But any team that's going that close, they're going to be ready with caps, T-shirts, and pennants.
That's right. And then
Yeah.
they were really gung ho, and they were doing T-shirts and pennants and whatever, but they lost.
Right. So this is in fact quite the collector's item because they never went to the World Series that year.
And then the World Series one.
Yeah.
That's a misprint too.
So this is the second one. Would you call it a misprint or?
Misprint.
Okay.
And then the 10 years. 10.
Yeah, they celebrated the 10th year in '86.
And then '87.
Right.
That's
American League East Division champions. They didn't win it. They
didn't win
they
it
weren't
then.
the champions in the in '87. Okay.
And then the CNE Stadium.
Oh, yeah, CNE. Yeah. Canadian. CNE Stadium. Exhibition Stadium. Yeah, that's where Blue Jays play their baseball.
Yeah.
Blue Jays booth and the Toronto Argonauts play their football in the CFL, and that's right off of Lake Ontario. So you get you get some interesting weather happening there.
That's right.
All right.
Got that on eBay.
Yeah.
And then in 1989.
Right.
They won the Eastern Division champions.
Yeah.
And then I have a cartoon wing with Robbie Alomar.
Oh, Roberto Alomar.
Yeah.
There he is. And he did those famous commercials. If you're Canadian, not a lot of Americans would know about McCain Punch.
That's right.
But he did those commercials for McCain Punch. So we have 92 here.
All the 92s.
Yeah.
And then they won the World Series in 92.
Yeah.
And then 93, they did all the 93s.
Right. This is interesting.
You know, won the World Series in 93.
Yeah.
93, sorry.
Right.
And then the 20th year.
Yeah.
Is that. And then when
Roger Clemens.
Roger Clemens went in, he won the Cy Young Award.
Yeah.
Then.
That's right. You don't have the pitcher. Oh, who was Toronto's pitcher, big pitcher 5 years ago, who they traded? Holiday. Holiday.
Yeah. I haven't seen pennant with his picture on it.
Holiday was probably the best, regarded by many, the best pitcher in baseball.
Yeah.
But he played on a Toronto team that wasn't winning.
That's right.
He got traded, and a couple of years later, Toronto becomes strong again. So you have your hats here.
The hats there.
Your Bautista. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You have these little baby pennants.
Yeah.
And, okay. Joe Carter signature.
Yeah.
Wow.
And all those binders are all the cards.
The binders?
The binders?
I find those binders binding.
Yeah. 1977 to now.
So they're all cards. 87 to the present day.
No, 77.
77.
77 to the present day.
All right.
All the card sets.
Yeah. Wow. Quite the. So this is what this is. The 77's down here.
Yeah.
So this is 1977. Wow. Alrighty, Ironside. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Go Expos and vlog a fini.